Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship in America, Full Gospel Businessmen's Training, Men of Business, Men of Purpose, Marketplace Team Training, Leadership Principles, establish new chapters and members, empower members to evangelize, evaluate strategies and goals for results, execute airlifts, visitation, invitation, emulate, train members for multiplication. The Demas Shakarian leadership principles: develop the team, empower the team, maximize the project, organize the project, strategy for multiplication. Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship in America Multiplication Plan: vision, communication, chapters, leadership, walking with God in the marketplace. Walking with God in the marketplace. FGBMFA members are ministers in the marketplace. The opportunities for outreach are endless and include: visit the marketplace, present God's vision given to Demas, testimonials, business and personal, invitation to become believers, start new chapters. Airlifts: successful business people from Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship in America chapters around the world go to other nations to strengthen international relations and share the gospel to. Contact government officials, communicate with business leaders, evaluate growth and strategy, develop new leadership, fellowship with new contacts. Business Acceleration Seminar. Seminars were held to generate interest with local business people regarding Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship in America. The meetings were held in restaurants, businesses, schools and universities. Gospel Tent Crusade. Business Visitation. A meat processing plant in Armenia. The owner subsequently became a national Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship in America president. Schools, universities, and training centers. Full Gospel Businessmen America chapter members visit many learning institutions to reach tomorrow's future business leaders with the message of hope. Here we visited with a high school and universities. Government installation. Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship in America members visit government installations by appointment to share the gospel with various ministry officials. Radio and television ministry. Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship in America cooperate with a multitude of mass media professionals around the globe to broadcast the gospel to millions of people. Gospel teams. Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship in America cooperates with other major Christian organizations. For example, the Shakarian Gospel Tent Crusade for Armenia represented to new believers who were also business people with the opportunity to join a local church and become a member of Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship in America. Orphanage Visitation. Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship in America members visit government and private orphanages to encourage young people to be in business. The caregivers also have an opportunity to be involved. A business seminar was presented, and then the gospel. Hospital visitation. Members visit individuals facing serious operations, perhaps even death, and are especially receptive to the gospel. Hearing his voice flyers provide excellent testimony tools for healing and prayer. Marketplace team details. Marketplace teams vary culturally from Christian, Jewish, Islam, Hindu, Buddhist, and others. In the market, white collar, blue collar, cottage. Geographically, Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Europe. Seasonally, summer, fall, winter, spring, strategy, share the love of God to the world. Marketplace traveling protection. While I was traveling on Highway 239 between Goliad and Kennedy, Texas, I was a 18-wheeler was in, as I turned a curve, was in my lane. I started praying in tongues, and as I was praying in tongues, right before impact, the 18-wheeler darted to the right, hitting soft grass, and then darted right behind my van. It the driver lost control. It started to roll. It rolled 6 times before coming to rest on by a utility pole and a wire fence. I spun my van around to go and help. The man I could see was hanging by a seatbelt, and there was no way in. But there was a 4-inch tear in the roof of the cab, and I reached my left hand through and tore the entire top of the roof off of that 18-wheeler and entered through that gap. I buckled the driver. I could find no respiration or pulse. I put him over my shoulder and took him a safe distance from the truck, and still praying in tongues. And as I laid him down, he was revived and became conscious, and God raised him from the dead. There were many people at this time pulled over to the shoulder of the road, screaming and hollering, "The truck's going to blow." I walked back over the truck. I walked through the roof I just tore off and turned off the ignition, and the truck died. As I came back out of the truck, the Lord said, "Tell them about me." I was shaking quite a bit, and I did what I was called to do. I got back in my van, started off to my destination site, and I noticed as the adrenaline wore off that my hand was lacerated, and the only thing I could think of, what a small price to pay as what my Savior, Jesus Christ, did on the cross and the pain that he suffered. Full Gospel Businessman, Fellowship in America, VP Outreach and Training.